Guys, and welcome to It's DawnyWawnyTime. As you can see, I have dirty brushes and sponges. And so I am in the process of washing my brushes, and I made it halfway through and I was like, oh my goodness, I should have been filming this. So I stopped and now I picked up my camera, and so here we are. So this is what I have left to wash. These brushes are new, so I just kind of like don't do a deep cleanse, but I do want to wash them. But as you can see, my beauty blenders and sponges, I'm down to my last foundation brush that I need to wash, and it's pretty loaded down. And then I got all my eye brushes left to do, because I generally do my face brushes first because they're harder to do for me. But yeah, so if you want to see the brushes that I have left to wash and how I wash them, then just okay guys, so the first things I'm going to wash is I'm going to start out with these sponges that are ever so dirty, because I use my sponges every day for everything. And what I'm going to be using on my sponges is the liquid beauty blender soap. It's made specifically for the beauty blender, but you can use it to wash your brushes as well. Now I use the other one, the paste, the solid, and I really like it. I really like it. But this was a 100-point perk at Sephora. So I picked it up because I had never tried the liquid before. So we're going to try this out and we're going to see how it works. So the first thing that I do is I get it really good and wet. I want to get some water flowing all through it. So once I do that, then I take and I just pour some of this stuff on there. And I mean, I just pour it on. I don't have any specific way to do it. But I get it all going. Now, you see how it's just coming up out of there? It's coming out. And that's just all the makeup that if I don't wash them, that's what I'm going to be transferring back to my face. And it can lead to acne and all kind of skin problems if you don't keep your sponges and your brushes clean. So I just kind of work it into a really good lather. Now, you don't want to dig your fingers into your beauty blenders and your sponges because they'll tear easily. So I kind of just massage. It's sort of like one of them stress balls. You know, when you get stressed out and you just start squeezing that ball to release some stress. And so I want to get all of the soap out of it as well as I'm rinsing it out. But as you can see, it cleaned it up. No more makeup. And it didn't take very long. This is the part right here, is getting the soap out of it. You know, getting most of the soap out that I can possibly get out of it. So to speak. And I just keep doing this until when I squeeze it, the water comes clean in my hand. Okay, so it looks like it's about clean. So I'm going to do one more. Then I just set it on a towel and let it air dry. So here's another one that's filthy. Full of makeup, y'all. Full of makeup. I mean, makeup junkies. We all know how that goes. And I'm just going to add some more. See, I'm down at the bottom. This was I just wanted to try this stuff out. You know, because I just never tried the liquid before. And as you can see, it's getting it clean. These pink ones though, they seem to me like they're a little bit more difficult to, they stain easy. That's why I like the black ones. But it is what it is. Okay, so now I got a sample packet here of the liquid. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, so I got that doggone packet open. I didn't have it open. And so I'm just gonna, just squish it around and try to get the stains out and just work it. Work it, girl. Work it. Work it. If y'all didn't know, and y'all probably don't know this because I'm new to YouTube, but I just bust out in song at any time. I make up some songs at any time. And I blame that on my grandchildren because they just love to hear their doll. They call me dolls. They just love to hear their doll just singing. And I mean, sometimes, like I got small grandchildren. I got a 2 grandchildren that are infants, well, toddlers now. And then I have 2 that are like 10 and 8. And then I have 2 that are 2-year-olds, almost 3. So to keep them pacified sometime with watching those children's programs, I just bust out and sing and make up some stuff, y'all. It don't matter. But you see, I'm just trying to get that stain out. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't like to stainy stuff. If I can get them stains out, I get them out. And I'm just trying to use up everything that's in this little... I got so many doggone samples of stuff till I just try to use up these samples. Because otherwise, as y'all know, as beauty junkies, the samples, you look up one day and they done took over. But yeah, you see how I'm just working that soap in and just getting them stains out and getting all of the makeup out. And generally when it comes out, when your suds start coming out clean, white, then you can rest assured that your sponge is pretty much clean. And now once again, I'm just trying to get this, the soap that's on the inside. Once it runs clean pretty much, then I'm good to go. Good to go. As you can see, I got a nice clean beauty blender. Ready to get gunked up all over again. Oops. Okay, so now I'm going to move into this brush right here. See how dirty that is? This is one of my buffing brushes. It's the It Cosmetic. What's it called? The It Cosmetic. Oh my Lord. Airbrush Buffing Foundation Brush. I really like this brush. You see, it's kind of dense, but it's dense enough where it distributes and buffs in the product wonderfully. But it's dirty, y'all. So what I use on my brushes that are this dirty, and I got this from I got this idea from Tara Babes here on YouTube. She's an awesome YouTuber, beauty YouTuber, and puts out some really good videos. I will link her video down, her channel down below. Now, she doesn't know who I am. She has no idea who I am. But she gives some really good tips and trips and really good in-depth reviews. But I got it from her to use the Shea Moisture African Black Soap with shea butter. This is what she uses to wash her brushes. And it's got oils in it for conditioning. You know, it's got the shea butter in it to not dry your bristles out on your brushes. And it gets them clean. So I'm getting ready. I have one already open here in the little soap jar. And all I do is get it wet. Now, you don't want to go all the way up into the ferrule, because then that water will loosen up the glue, and then your brushes will start falling apart. But I just get it wet on the tip and work it in with a good lather. Okay, get a good lather going. And see, as you can see, it's already getting clean. And then I take this little pad here that I bought, that's Real Techniques came out with these brush cleaning silicone thingies. And I just swirl it around. Swirl it around, and you see all of that foundation coming up out of there. I just swirl it around, and then I rinse. And you see that? Look at that. I mean, that black African soap, I love it. A lot of people use dish soap, and you know, you can go out on YouTube and search recipes and how to wash your brushes and all that, but I like this soap right here. It's for acne prone skin, so it's gonna be sensitive. But you see, I rinse, and look at that. You see how that stuff work, y'all? It is getting clean. It is getting clean, honey. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I just swirl it around up in here. Swirl it around. And then I rinse. And look at that. Y'all see it? Yes, honey, yes. So then I just use this down here to rinse it. And I hope y'all can see. But I just use this to rinse it out. And look at there. All clean. All clean. So let me I like to do this part right here too to just make sure that I've gotten all of that soap deep down in there out. And then all I do is squeeze it out. Squeeze out the excess like you would do your hair. And then I'll shake it a little bit. And voila. Clean brush. Clean brush. Ready to get started. I also lay them flat. You always want to lay your brushes flat so that the water doesn't, like I said, float down. You don't want to lay them up like this. You want to lay them down like this so the water flows down as it dries and it doesn't go in the ferrule, because these bristles are held in by glue, and too much water inside this ferrule will loosen up the glue and then these bristles will fall out. So, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I also am going to wash these little brushes right here, my eye brushes. And I pretty much do the same thing with them. I use the African soap. And I just swirl them around to make sure that I get some soap on them. Let me get them a little more wet. Swirl them around. And then I take this little pad. Now, you can also wash them in your hand. I used to do that too. You know, ain't no shame in my game. I ain't always had all these little tools and things. But for now, I got this, so I don't have to wash them. But I just swirl them around, and see down here, that's for your small bristle brushes, medium and large. But depending on how dirty they are that I'm trying to wash, I just kind of go all over them sometimes. And then I rinse them. And let's see, this one right here. This is one that I use for correcting. You see, I didn't add any more soap. I'm just going back in here because I want to get that orange stain out. I don't know, it's just something about me and some stains. I don't like stains on clothes or anything. But I know sometimes it just can't be helped. But still, I try real hard. Okay, so that's good enough. So all that I'll do is I'm just going to take and wash them, rinse them out real good. Squeegee them out. Again, like you would do your hair. Y'all, I ain't no pro at doing this stuff on camera. But we gonna get through it. And then that's it. Nice clean brushes. Okay? And again, we're gonna lay them flat. So, that's it, guys. Y'all seen my routine for washing the brushes and the sponges. Yes. So, comment down below and let me know how you wash your brushes and sponges, and let me know how often you wash them. I try to do mine every week, but a lot of times it's every 2 weeks because I got a lot of brushes. So technically, see, I didn't get that stain out of there, but it's gonna be all right. So technically, I don't have to wash them, but I just don't like washing all them brushes built all up. I've done that several times, and it drives me nuts. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. This is that Real Technique. You can get this at Ulta. And if you slide your hand through it, works really, really well, as y'all just saw. But thanks so much for watching, guys. And I will see you in my next video. Toodles!